Intex Cloud Flash review. Dominating the front is a 5-inch HD AMOLED display, which produces saturated colors along with good viewing angles. You get the usual suite of sensors up front along with the 5-megapixel selfie camera. Navigation is taken care of by on-screen buttons, though there's no notification LED. The volume and power buttons sit on the right and are fairly responsive. The microSD card slot and dual micro SIM tray are placed on either sides of the unit. At the bottom, we have the mono speaker while the headphone socket and charging port are placed on the top. The 13-megapixel primary camera and flash sit flush with the rest of the body. The Intex Cloud Flash packs decent firepower under the hood for a smooth Android experience. There's an octa-core MediaTek MT6753 SoC, 2GB of RAM, and 16GB of onboard storage. Thankfully, the storage expansion slot can officially accommodate cards up to 128GB. Other specifications includes 4G support for both SIMs on Indian bands, Wi-Fi B/G/N, Bluetooth 4.0, USB OTG, FM radio, GPS and a 2300 mAh battery under the hood. On the software side of things, it's mostly stock Lollipop 5.1.1 with a custom icon set and few gesture features. You get the option to adjust the display's parameters with MiraVision, and there are motion and wave gestures to play around fault with. Something that we don't often see in such devices is an SOS mechanism. This lets you send your emergency contacts your location information by holding the volume up and down keys for 3 seconds. The octa-core processor performs well in benchmarks and at times, even beats SoCs found in phones that cost twice as much. We got a good score of 37,130 points in Antutu and a comfortable 21 FPS in Geekbench. The 13-megapixel main camera does a decent job at landscapes and macros in daylight. Level of detail is good in close-up shots, but distant objects aren't very sharp and appear fuzzy most of the time. The sensor does manage to capture good colors, especially with HDR. Low light performance is a bit weak as the camera app takes a long time before saving the image, and even a slight movement results in a blurry picture. Noise is also an issue here, and the same goes for indoor shots under artificial lighting. With a 2300 mAh battery inside, we managed to get 7 hours and 24 minutes of usage in our video loop test. With regular use, we managed to get by a little less than a day before the battery level hit critical. It also tends to take longer than usual to get it to a full charge.